What's up, guys? Welcome back to another history video on this channel. And for history this week, I wanted to do the Revolutionary War history. Now, we've did a little bit of this in the past, but I really need to just do a full video on the whole thing by itself. Without further ado, strap in your seatbelt and let's go through the past and make fun of it. Number 1, the Sugar Act, which taxed the U.S. with sugar. This happened in 1764. So yeah, they were just like, oh, we're broke now. Britain's broke from saving the U.S. from like the war, so they were just like, man, we gotta tax them. Second one, 1765, the British made a stamp tax. That's what they did, they made a stamp tax. So everything you bought was stamped and that was taxed. So after all those taxes were gone, well, there were people protesting it and they had to send soldiers. Well, let's just say the people were protesting and then they were being thrown by rocks and everything like that. You could probably guess where it's going. They aimed their guns and shot 5 civilians. Now this is called the Boston Massacre. This is a pretty important moment in history. Fourth one, December 16th, 1773, a band known as the Sons of Liberty, dressed up as Native Americans, went on the British merchant ships, and then they dumped all of 10,000 pounds at least of tea into the ocean. So after all this happened, the other colonies were scared that was going to happen, so they decided what to do with it. They took 56 delegates from 12 other colonies, and the roll call of the Americans' finest thinkers were John Adams and John Jay, George Washington, of course, Sam Adams, Patrick Henry, and last, John Dixon. In Lexington, the British and the rebels had a face-off, and one of the British soldiers had a misconception of what was happening, so they shot a bullet, and that was called the shot that was heard around the world as of today. Fun fact, if you guys think, oh, the Revolutionary War was started because of, you know, the reason why the Revolutionary War started was because of independence. No. You might be like, okay, Rockney, well, what was it then? Huh? We don't really know. We really don't know what it was for. Some people say it was independence, and other people say some other stuff, you know? Like, we really don't know what we were fighting for. It was just, the amazing reason was because of taxes. Like, the British wanted to tax us a lot of everything that we had, so we were just like, you know what? You guys are far away from us. There's no planes or fast vehicles like you guys can get to us, and you guys are broke as crap. Well, we're just gonna say, go away. We are not gonna pay you taxes. So that's basically why we were fighting. A man named Thomas Paine wrote a book called Common Sense. Yeah, so this book is actually one of the biggest titles in America to this date. That was wrote 250 years ago, dude. To be honest, that's a lot. That's a ton of years ago, to be honest. So after that, Thomas Jefferson then wrote the Declaration of Independence. So yeah, he wrote that after that. Then George Washington rode the sail on Delaware to Britain to fight them, and it was pretty cold. It was in the winter because they did not expect that George Washington was going to attack the British, to be honest. So they literally were not expecting it. So George Washington was like, you know what? They're not gonna expect us to come fight them now in the winter. Let's do it now. And that's where this picture came from. The guy named John Hancock, well, can you guys guess what his big thing is known for? It was his big signature on the Declaration of Independence. So yeah, that's what he was best known for. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys liked it, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe because I do post 3 videos a week, and that is a promise. Yeah guys, talk to you later and peace out because I want to go and enjoy the rest of my day.